Yep, I've been off all social medias for 5 months now, and although it may not seem like a long duration, trust me when I say this, it completely shifted my perspective on how I wanted to go ahead with this social media thing, with posting on Instagram, with interacting with people, with building those connections online. And I kid you not, it was probably the best decision I have ever made. Before we get into the aspect of what I learned or why you should also go off Instagram and like all the other social media platforms, I wish to share my experience with you, what I went through the first month, the first 3 months, and up until now, and how that has majorly impacted my life. So you see, back in the day, I was heavily dependent on social media. I would do my best to wear the most Instagrammable outfit. I would do my best to appear as perfect for Instagram as I can. And it's like, that's the situation for every single person who is on social media. We have stopped experiencing the moment and started performing for the camera. I remember asking my friends specifically to take pictures or to record videos in a certain sense so I could upload them, and that would kill the actual experience of being in the moment, because now it's just a performance. It's no longer what it was or what it would have been. It's no longer real. So you see, I have no idea what my friends are up to. I have university starting in about 3 to 4 months, and I have no idea what my friends are up to from back in school, from back in junior college. I have no idea what they're up to. It's incredible. Back in the day, I would be losing my mind over the fact that they would probably forget me. I would probably become irrelevant. I need to know what this person is doing, or what that person is doing. I don't want to lose touch. I want to stay connected. I want to be there. And amidst of it all, it becomes such a significant yet such a destructing part of our life, and before we realize it, we're spending hours selecting the best song, selecting the best pictures to post, selecting the best poses. The genuinity, the genuine, the, it's no longer genuine. And you see how that's terrible? Like, if you click on this video, you're probably somebody who has started to, or at least have known, or are just aware of how terrible social media is for you. And I don't need to explain to you, nor do I need to further elaborate as to why you shouldn't be on social media, or why it's not a good thing to spend hours scrolling or consuming any form of stimulative content. But you know what? Not knowing what your friends are up to frees you. Not having to show up and perform in front of the camera, not in this content creation aspect, but in the aspect of wanting validation, frees you. It frees you. I am the living proof of this freedom. And you know what? After about 2 months, you stop wanting to be on social media. You stop wanting to check what people are up to. You start to let this freedom nourish you. You start to let this independence build you. And the thing is, the way social media actually works is by exploiting your desire to have connections, exploiting the human tendency of wanting to be accepted. When you post something and when somebody likes it gives your brain the signal of acceptance, that validation hit. That is what your brain craves, and that is exactly what's being exploited. I'll tell you something. Most of the things out there do not matter. And I would urge you to experience it yourself and not take my word for it. However, I am somebody who has experienced it firsthand, and thus I urge you dearly. You know what? The friends that truly matter will reach out to you regardless of your presence on social media. My friends often text me. My friends often ask me how I've been. And in fact, I have noticed that my in person conversations with my friends, whenever I meet them, have become so much more enriched, so much more present, so much deeper. It feels like a true connection. This illusion of being connected to every single person exploits your brain. It messes everything up before you realize. The biggest thing going off social media did for me is it got me back into my old interests. And as cliche as it might sound, it genuinely made me pick up all of my previous interests. Everything I left unfinished. Everything that made me happy. I started playing chess again. I started reading books again. I started drawing again. I started writing again. And you know how fulfilling it feels to not do something to show, but to do it to feel? And because of it, I could prepare myself for the upcoming year. And that is going to be the next video. I prepared the skill set for myself that I will be working on for the next year without social media because I don't need it anymore. And I'll be documenting my journey throughout it whilst posting on my content creation Instagram account, which I have only on my iPad and not on my phone. So I did not count that because I don't talk to people on there. It's just for posting, which you could check out in the description. Thank you for watching this video. If you do plan on going off Instagram as well, or like any other platform, not just Instagram, it includes all other platforms, but I was majorly, heavily dependent on Instagram, so that's the one which comes to my mind. Let me know how it goes for you. Let me know if I have missed out on anything. Thank you for watching. Take action, I'm rooting for you. See you in the next video.